Imagine two planets vastly different in their landscapes, atmospheres, and inhabitants. Mars, rugged and fiery, values independence and problem-solving. Venus, serene and nurturing, thrives on connection and empathy. This is the premise of John Gray's book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Published in 1992, it highlighted inherent differences between men and women. Gray's metaphor resonated, offering a framework for understanding relationships. It provided a language to articulate differences and navigate relationships. One of the key areas where the Mars-Venus divide becomes apparent is in communication. Men, according to Gray, are like Martians who communicate in a direct, problem-solving manner. They speak in short, concise sentences, often focusing on facts and solutions. Women, on the other hand, are like Venusians who communicate in a more nuanced, emotional style. They use language to express feelings, build connections, and seek validation. These different communication styles can lead to misunderstandings and frustrations. For example, a woman might share her feelings about a stressful day at work, hoping for empathy and validation from her partner. However, her Martian partner, hearing the problem, might jump into problem-solving mode, offering advice and solutions, which the woman might interpret as a lack of empathy or understanding. Similarly, a man might express his love through acts of service, like fixing a leaky faucet or mowing the lawn, while his Venusian partner might crave words of affirmation and expressions of affection. This disconnect in communication styles can leave both partners feeling unappreciated and misunderstood. Beyond communication, men and women also differ in their emotional needs. Men, according to the Martian-Venusian paradigm, crave appreciation, trust, and encouragement. They need to feel respected for their competence and valued for their ability to provide and protect. Women, on the other hand, desire validation, understanding, and reassurance. They need to feel heard, cherished, and emotionally connected to their partners. When these needs are not met, it can lead to resentment and dissatisfaction in the relationship. For instance, a man who feels constantly criticized by his partner might start to withdraw emotionally, seeking appreciation and validation elsewhere. Similarly, a woman who feels emotionally neglected by her partner might become more demanding or critical, hoping to elicit the attention and affection she craves. Understanding these differing emotional needs is crucial for fostering a fulfilling and harmonious relationship. By recognizing and responding to each other's needs, couples can create a virtuous cycle of love, appreciation, and emotional connection. Conflicts are inevitable in any relationship, but the Mars-Venus perspective suggests that men and women approach conflict resolution differently. Men, being problem solvers by nature, often prefer to tackle conflicts head-on, seeking quick and logical solutions. Women, on the other hand, might approach conflicts with a desire to process their emotions, seeking understanding and empathy before reaching a resolution. This difference in approach can lead to clashes. For example, a man might get frustrated when his partner wants to talk about a fight in detail, reliving the emotions, while he just wants to move on. Conversely, a woman might feel invalidated if her partner tries to shut down her feelings or minimize the significance of the conflict. The key to navigating conflict constructively, according to Gray, is to acknowledge and respect these differences. Men are encouraged to listen empathetically to their partners, allowing them space to express their emotions without interruption or judgment. Women, in turn, are advised to communicate their needs clearly and directly, avoiding blaming or criticizing their partners. Section 5. Bridging the Gap: Practical Tips for Harmony. While the Mars-Venus metaphor provides a framework for understanding gender differences, it's essential to move beyond generalizations and develop practical strategies for bridging the gap in real-life relationships. Here are some actionable tips. Practice active listening. Pay attention to your partner's verbal and nonverbal cues. Reflect back what you hear to ensure understanding and show empathy. Validate emotions. Let your partner know that their feelings are valid, even if you don't agree with them. Avoid dismissing or minimizing their emotions. Express appreciation. Regularly express gratitude for your partner's efforts and qualities. Small gestures of appreciation can go a long way in strengthening the bond. Schedule quality time. Make time for each other amidst busy schedules. Engage in activities you both enjoy to foster connection and intimacy. Seek professional help. If communication breakdowns persist, consider seeking professional guidance from a therapist or counselor. Remember, building a strong and fulfilling relationship requires effort, understanding, and a willingness to meet each other's needs. Section 6. Beyond Stereotypes, Challenging the Martian-Venusian Divide. While Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus has been lauded for its insights into gender differences, it has also faced its share of criticism. Critics argue that the book relies heavily on stereotypes, oversimplifying the complexities of human behavior and reinforcing traditional gender roles. They point out that not all men are problem-solving Martians, nor are all women emotionally expressive Venusians. Human beings are far more nuanced and diverse in their communication styles, emotional needs, and approaches to relationships. Reducing these complexities to a simple dichotomy of Mars versus Venus, critics argue, can be misleading and even harmful, perpetuating unrealistic expectations and limiting individual expression. Moreover, critics argue that the book's focus on innate gender differences ignores the significant role of socialization and cultural upbringing in shaping our behaviors and expectations. The Mars-Venus metaphor, they contend, risks essentializing gender differences, implying that these differences are inherent and immutable, rather than products of social conditioning. Section 7. The Enduring Relevance of Understanding Differences. Despite its criticisms, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus remains a cultural phenomenon, having sold millions of copies worldwide, and sparked countless conversations about gender differences in relationships. Its enduring popularity suggests that the book tapped into a universal truth. Men and women often struggle to understand each other. While the book's Mars-Venus metaphor might seem simplistic, it provided a language for couples to articulate their differences, and a framework for navigating their relationships. The book's strength lies in its ability to highlight the importance of empathy, understanding, and communication in bridging the gender divide. Even if we move beyond the simplistic binary of Mars versus Venus, the core message of the book remains relevant. Recognizing and respecting our differences is crucial for building healthy and fulfilling relationships. Section 8. A New Constellation, Towards More Nuanced Relationships. As we move beyond the Mars-Venus paradigm, it's essential to embrace a more nuanced understanding of gender and relationships. Rather than viewing men and women as inhabitants of different planets, we can recognize that we all exist on a spectrum of human experience, shaped by a complex interplay of biology, socialization, and personal experiences. Instead of focusing on innate differences, we can shift our attention to understanding individual needs, communication styles, and emotional landscapes. This requires open communication, active listening, and a willingness to challenge our own assumptions and biases. By embracing complexity and celebrating diversity, we can move beyond simplistic stereotypes and create relationships that are truly equitable, fulfilling, and enriching for both partners. The journey might be complex, but the rewards of genuine connection and understanding make it a journey worth taking.